Hello people! So I thought I would just jump on for a few minutes and do a quick impromptu, is that the right word? Yeah, I think it is, Friday live stream for you. So how are we all doing, beautiful light workers? So at the minute, I don't know what is going on, and I just want you to tell me if you resonate with this. Tell me if you're moving through it as well, right? All of my beautiful spiritual friends and anyone who is sensitive seems to be struggling emotionally with insomnia, and there's a lot of people having nightmares at the minute. And I've really been moving through this these past few weeks, and I thought it was just me, but I've spoken to so many people, and even my brother who's not spiritual, and he's like, I'm having nightmares all the time. So let me know in the comments if this is you, right? Because literally my mum's experiencing this, so many of my amazing healer friends are also experiencing this. So I feel like the reason why I've decided to jump on then is just to share some light codes and just to share some angelic frequency to bring in the support energies for anybody that is moving through this right now. So do let me know in the comments if this is you. And if I do, because I'm not that clued up on I'm not even not that clued up, I'm not clued up at all, when it comes to astrology, numerology and all of that stuff. But what I am clued up on, if that's even the appropriate term, is I'm very in tune energetically with what's happening, and I'll know in my feelings. So if this is you, right, or you are somebody that knows about astrology and this sort of thing, can you let us know in the comments? So Claire, if you're watching this, Megs, if you're watching this, or any of my beautiful friends that know what's going on, with the moon, all that sort of stuff. I don't know. I don't have a clue when it comes to that stuff. I find it very interesting because I know that we are influenced by these things, but I just know energy and what's happening in the collective with everyone around me, because I'll see it in my clients and I'll see it in all of the beautiful souls around me. So I feel personally, without knowing what's actually going on, the word purging, the word purge is coming up right now. There's loads of us that are moving through a purging process, and I know in myself what that has looked like is it's looked like me revisiting timelines and things that happened in the past, and that's come to the surface, and it's just been coming up whilst I've been lying awake at night. And it's my mind wants to really hone in on this stuff, because there's no real reason for me to have anxiety or insomnia or any of that. There's no reason for that at all. I'm very happy in my life. But yet it seems to be that this is people are moving through a lot of stuff right now. And it's we're just being asked, I feel, to really revisit timelines that we've not transcended from the past, right? And to really look at that in order to fully release it. So let me know if this is you. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to call in. Hi, Suzanne. How are you? Lovely. Thank you for watching. So I feel like we really are being asked to revisit and to let go. And I'll tell you what's coming up for me is forgiveness. Forgiveness is so huge right now. And hi Dexter, my cat's here. Come and say hello. So I'm just in my living room right now because we're just about to start in a couple of hours the angelic Reiki attunement process for the weekend. So I just thought I'd just hop on a live down here and just be in the energy of the space that we've created. So I'm just going to send you some codes if this is something that you are moving through. And obviously if you watch this later, you can let me know, because like, I tell you what, it's been tough. The past few weeks have been really, really tough for a lot of us. And I really do feel like what is on the other side of this is truly beautiful. And I've been presented with quite a few situations recently, and one in particular where I've been asked to really speak my truth, and like verbally, not just like set an energetic boundary, but I've been really asked to confront situation and just really stand in my power, stand in a state of authenticity, and just say how I was actually feeling about something from a space of love. And this is not something easy to do, but when you work with light language, when you work with light codes, it's something that is definitely presented to you, because your throat chakra is opened and you are being asked to share yourself and to share your gifts. And what that also translates to is the relationships that you have in your life. Stuff comes up for you to actually go, right, okay, am I going to keep being available for this or not? Okay, so I'm going to send you some codes, some light language, okay, for helping you just to fully move through this time of whatever it is that we're experiencing right now, to move through this density, to move through this. For me, I tell you what it's honestly felt like. It's felt like a heaviness, it's felt like a darkness, and it's felt like, honestly, I guess the term that's coming up is it's felt like another dark night of the soul. Honestly, that's what it's been like. It has been very, very, very dense, and it's just been presented to me in a way where I'm just like, I can't ignore it. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, I know that in everything that I'm doing, I am going to a next level, right? And I feel like that's what's happening for a lot of people. And I just find it so interesting that, you know, people that are not even like necessarily on the spiritual path, on the spiritual journey, are also going through it right now. Okay, so you want to just set the intention to like say yes to these codes, say yes to this activation and this realignment, this remembrance of your power, that you are source in physical form, that you always have power over your reality, that you are the operant power, that your angels and guides are always there supporting you on this journey, even when it seems difficult, even when it seems hard to speak your truth, that they are so much there, just helping you, just seeing you, just guiding you, you know. And if you've got a situation in your life right now where you really feel called to speak your truth, then I invite you to do that, because, you know, like with myself, it didn't change the situation, it didn't, but I feel better for doing that, right? And it wasn't about the need to be right, it was just something that was from this old timeline that I say, you know, I've been just lying awake thinking about, that, like, it was just something that I was being presented with, that it was like, no, you've got to speak your truth, because in the past you did not speak your truth in certain situations, right? So Suzanne, I need my specs a minute. So I feel exactly the same for no reason, right? That's really interesting. This is what I mean, this is why it's good, and like I wanted to come on this live today to do this, because I tell you what, loads of people are moving through it at the minute, and I'm not seeing it like in a vague way that sometimes can come across. Literally everyone I know is just really struggling emotionally, like, and we being asked to rise and just to really let go of the past, like 1000%. And there's a lot of people that are waking up to their gifts on a new level right now, like they really are. So that can definitely look like being disturbed at night and insomnia and all of this stuff. Okay, so it is important as well to like call in the angels, right? Ask the angels to protect your energy. Ask the angels, angel, please can you help me to sleep, right? Please can you support me with, you know, having enough rest. And like, I know with myself, even though I've not been sleeping, it's interesting because had I have not had this much sleep when I was doing a normal job, I would be utterly exhausted, right? And technically, with the amount of sleep that I've had, maybe like 2 or 3 hours a night for the past few weeks, right? If that, possibly, somehow I'm still here feeling energized enough to be able to do this live stream, right? So it's like we can totally ask for the support even when we're not sleeping, and even when we're moving through it, and even when I feel like, yeah, the word that's coming up is triggering. There's a lot of triggering that is happening right now. Absolutely, definitely. Okay, so I'm going to send you some codes in to help support you with this. Nia Hasanaya. Ulenia Rahasi ma ina ia em. Nukana haraya nukana aye, nukana aya. Ni tea hasune, ni na ia kutea shai, ma araha, nia kutei sai. Na nara suana ayama. Na nara hasi nia kinia na ia ra'a. So now, just calling in the Dragon Collective. Kumania a se iwa Kunuraha kalatesha. Katena ikut ut ineara aya. So the Dragon Collective come through just to remind us that we are always powerful when we remember our boundaries. And it's not just about remembering them, it's about honouring our truth. So you speak your truth, but then you must also honour it. And something they want us to remember is we can always call in their energy, because their energy is very much aligned with the solar plexus. It is the energy of fire, and they can support us in speaking our truth, setting boundaries, and then honouring them and upholding them. Okay, and what is just coming through right now is they're reminding us that when we have a boundary, it is to allow in a deeper love. Okay, it's to uphold our own sense of love. It's not about shutting things out, but it's about protecting our energy from a space of love so that we can be even more loving. It's about inviting people in to share in this love frequency, but we're saying no to that which doesn't serve us. And a lot of the time with light workers is that we set these boundaries, but then we have guilt around the setting of the boundaries, and they're just reminding us there is no need for this guilt, and not to have this guilt. And when this guilt comes up, just to look at it and be with it and love this part of us that is feeling this guilt, but also to know that we are important, and it's important to have clear boundaries. And they're also reminding us that when we don't know what our boundaries are, to look at this. Does this thing energize me, or is this thing depleting me? And if this person or this situation is depleting me, it's then important to look at, do I need to set a boundary here, and do I need to speak my truth in this situation? Netia enahasha anakai sekite ashua enamaha. Kina ha ana aya ana ako te ara na hatisa na hatisa nakaya Taki tuku ete, ti isha uk ara uk aina innea ak ut sa ana eki inna kua ara, ni kinaya ni ana ayana So just calling in the energy of your dragon, because we all have a dragon guide. If we so choose to activate that connection, then we are able to feel this dragon. And so just imagining, so for me, it kind of like I breathed a sigh of relief then, because it's like, it's just like this powerful presence right? And if you want to think about it as an aspect of yourself where you have lost this power, right, and you're calling this power back to yourself, because the reality is we are beings of source and we cannot lose this power, okay? But with the dragons, there's a sense of peace and a sense of protection, okay? But it's from a state of empowerment, not from a state of shielding, okay? So when not sleeping, when worrying about situation, when worrying about others, what you can do is you can call your dragon in. So what I mean by that is just imagining, feeling, sensing their energy merge with yours. And so when you are lying asleep at night, just imagine your dragon is just curling around you. So I've actually done this several times where I've got this dragon, she's called Layla, and she's a beautiful white dragon, and just feel her energy just like wrapping around me, okay, wrapping around my full being. And then afterwards, it's just I really concentrate on this dragon like protecting me and loving me, and then I start to forget about what it was, because it's like this dragon energy has transmuted this situation, and it's just helped me to remember that I am powerful. So this is the message that comes through today from your dragons. Neahasu kea neahasu kae nikia inaha naia nea e kura iniki teesha ia em. So just breathing these dragon codes into your heart, knowing that you've been activated today, just to help you to remember. Again, with boundaries, it's important to honour, to uphold them, to live them, okay, and to fully just claim and know that it's safe for you to have boundaries, to let go of any guilt. There's no need for that. Like, it's about you recognising that you are important, right? Your path is important, your purpose is important. And when you set these boundaries, it clears your energy, okay? So it's just about always coming back to that. Like, what are my boundaries? What am I allowing here? Okay, because when something persists in our reality, it's because we are allowing that situation, right? So if you've got an ongoing cycle, a repeated pattern, there's something within you that is allowing that situation to persist. So it gets to a point when you need to say no to that, and you can do that by calling in your dragons. Okay, so thank you, dragons. I didn't expect that today. Wasn't expecting that at all. That's so random. So, Suzanne, really helpful. Thank you. So welcome, lovely. So if you're watching this later on, just let me know how you received that. Let me know if that, yeah, dragons just coming through. Like, I totally forgot all about that. And that's why it's important, right, for me to do this channeling work, because it's just a reminder for me, yeah, as well. So, yeah, let me know, guys, later on as well, if this is you and you've been moving through this at this time, because I want to speak to more of you to see if this is like a ongoing collective thing, just everywhere, or it literally is just the people around me at the moment, because I don't know what's going on. Okay, right, so just a reminder of things that are coming up. So I've got the Confident Lightworker program, which is my new 6-month program. Really exciting. So if this is, you know, if you love anything to do with light language, the angels, and you love the idea of working with these beautiful beings, okay, maybe in the way that I just have, or you are a healer, a light worker, and you've been doing all of the courses, all of the things. Maybe you've got your own business already, but you're like stuck with it, and you're like, what do I even do next? Or, you know, you're in a 9-to-5 and you're ready to move on from that. I am starting this amazing journey, okay, on the 1st of October. It's going to be running till the 31st of March, where we're going to go on the journey of really activating your gifts, getting clear on your life purpose path, learning to channel, maybe in the way that I've done, but really it's going to be you tuning into... Hello, Dexter. Do you want to see my cat? Come here. Hi, Dexter. This is my... Look how happy he is. This is my fur baby. Hello, Facebook. This is my familiar. So yeah, we're going to be going on the journey to activating your purpose, but not only that, it's about you speaking your truth, right? It's about you, like I was just kind of saying in that message there, there's so many light workers, there's so many healers that are ready to start sharing their gifts. They've been doing all of the things, but they are so stuck when it comes to starting their healing business. And it's really not that hard, right? It is literally about sharing it's about sharing your heart, right? It's allowing yourself to just speak and to just flow, right? In the way that I'm doing here. Hi, Stacey. Hi, Louise. So when you do that, you know, everything opens up because you start to make those heart connections, and people are just start to become more drawn to you. Okay, so if you are called to this, it's going to be starting on Monday, but over the weekend, you know, I am offering 15-minute calls. If you do feel that this is something that you would love to do, you know, you can send me a message, and it's at amygoodwincoaching.com if you want to have a look at that Confident Lightworker. I'll put it in the link below. I'm really, really excited to get started with this. It's going to be so beyond epic. I've already got a few people enrolled into it, so you'll be in good company. And yeah, let me know how you received this message today, because I'm really intrigued to know what's going on with you. Are you really feeling it at the minute? Selena, let us know about the energies at the moment. I know you're really good with all of that stuff, so I don't know when you hopped on, but it's basically about what's going on at the moment, right? So love to hear your insight with your astrology wisdom. So as I said, yeah, we're starting the Angelic Reiki Attunement Weekend this weekend. So that'll be in a little while. We've got 4 beautiful souls coming to our house here in Middleton, Manchester. The next one that we're going to be doing is going to be the 6th, 7th and 8th. So it's Friday evening, Saturday and Sunday of December. If you would love to do that, we would love to have you. So have a beautiful day, and I will see you again soon. They're bonkers. Love that, Selena. Yeah.